People don't like the truth, man. They hate it. Yeah, they hate the truth. A lot of people do. Um, when it comes to people getting in their feelings or whatever it is, whatever it may be, most people, I would say, now I'm out here. Now, this is where, because you know what people say that, like the way this happened here, I didn't think I'd be sitting here, but the Most High knows. You know what I'm saying? He knows everything. You know, um, sometimes the Most High God put us in uncomfortable situations, and when He puts you in uncomfortable situations, that lets you know that that's good. That's a good thing. You see what I'm saying? Um, hold on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. When God sets you up, bro, and puts you in a situation, He does it for a reason. Um, I was in a situation. I was reading from the scriptures, and I can remember all of the scriptures that I went to, but I made a statement to some people, an elderly woman. I said, even myself, when I'm debunking somebody, it's not just me throwing shades at other people. You know what I mean? They look at it as throwing shades. But a lot of people, when it comes to criticism, they feel or they think that you don't have a right is to speak the truth. They'll tell you, I'm not in the mood for it. Okay, we all have our, that's just your flesh. That's your desires. Your desires is to naturally go against the Most High. If you look at America today, you look at the so-called white man, all of them, every this world is against God. They are. You talk about homosexuality, they will more than likely take your, not more than likely, they will. It's no hesitant with that. When it comes to us speaking out, it's no hesitant. They automatically immediately removed you. You're automatically removed. You see what I'm saying? Especially, damn, I should have bought that pamphlet with me that I had about that. It was the steps to Christ with black Christ, the black Messiah on it. Because see, this world out here, when they see you speaking truth or trying to speak truth, they aim. Their first instinct is to shut you down. Like I was quoting scriptures, and then the person was telling me, "You the devil, da 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 the devil." I said, for one, I don't want to waste my energy talking to people if if we are sitting here just, if we can't go straight to the person and tell them what's up. I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna be trying to educate you and encourage myself, and you is to be keeping the commandments. That's what I'm gonna be doing. That's what I'm gonna do. And our people is very divided. You know, we have, these are the curses. You know what I mean? These are the curses that our people are up under. These are curses. When we look at each other out here, we can't even speak to each other. Nothing. We just basically look at each other like, what the hell you looking at me for? You know, that's the type of society that we living in. I think the car has some beat music, and that's why I put it on mute. But if you look at us as a people, the Bible tells you, it's so much I want to say up there. It's like my mind is on. Hold on, let me just. I gotta mute this. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but they got somebody in here with some music, and it looked like a so-called white man sitting up here just trying to beat. They copy black culture and do all that type of stuff. But when you look at Deuteronomy chapter, we're living in Deuteronomy. We've been living in Deuteronomy 28 for decades now. If you look at Deuteronomy now, Deuteronomy 28 is fulfilling the curses of who God's chosen people are. You see what I'm saying? And so that's what I'm actually doing. Hold on, let's turn it like this here. That's what I'm actually doing. I'm actually trying to like get into the habit of being bold out in the streets, because this is actually where the real work is, out here in the streets. If you look at us as a people, as a so-called Hispanic, blacks, and natives of America, we don't like each other. You know what I'm saying? We really don't. It's really, this is a job. It really is. When you sign, like me, I understand what I'm signing up for. You know, it comes with it. Persecution comes with it. It's just going, what's going to come with it. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, whoever come up against me, say, regardless of what you try to do to me, I still got to speak the truth. You know what I mean? But we living in a society to where um, the dominant society is white supremacy. They control everything. Um, no truth. There's no mercy, nor truth, nor knowledge of God in the land. That's in Hosea chapter 4 and verse 1. It says, there's verse 4, 5, it says, there is no, it's in Hosea chapter 4, there is no truth, no mercy, no knowledge of God in the land. By swearing and lying and stealing and killing and we got all of that going on. They break out blood touching blood. It's black on black crime. It's the so-called white man. They hate our guts. You see what I'm saying? And then you got our people feel the same way about us too. Our own people hate our own. Hate when we look at each other, we hate each other's guts. We can't even stand when we look at each other. We looking at we see ourselves a reflection of ourselves, because we don't care about each other. We worship everything the so-called white man. The so-called white man is the enemy that the Bible speaks of, and that's what I talk about. That's right. Yep. I wanted to say something to that young man back there. Yeah, I wanted to say something. Yeah, but he went into the store. I'm trying to get myself out of this fear. Out of this state of mind that I'm in, of not being bold, not being what I should be when it comes to standing up and talking to the people. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like if I'm bold in my house, then I should be bold when I come out here. You know, but Deuteronomy 28 is a prophecy that is dealing with the blacks, Hispanics, and natives of America. You look in Joel, I think is that Joel chapter 2 and verse 27. I believe I'm saying it right. It said, I think it's Joel chapter 2 and verse 27. You only have I known of all the families of the earth, talking about Israel. Therefore, I will punish you for all your transgression. See, God is punishing us. He's punishing our people. You know, he's not punishing the white man. He's not punishing the Arab man, because that Bible is always have been about Israel, not no other nation, nobody else but Israel. But what I'm gonna do is, when the spirit, I think what I want to do is come out here when the spirit actually really come in, then that's where I'm gonna go in at. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, they say you have to be circumspect. You have to be wise as serpents and humble as a dove, like that. And that's what I'm doing. All right, how you doing, brother? All right. Yeah, that's somebody I was speaking to in the car right there. Um, but when you point these things, I went to the book of James today, and I was rebuking an elderly person today because what it was, they tried to debate me today and argue me. I had went live on Facebook doing it, but I didn't want to leave the video up there as like if I'm degraded. You see what I'm saying? And that's why I actually took it down because I don't want it to look like I'm sitting there just on camera, just put degrading people, my own, degrading because I don't believe in that. I don't do that. But if I want to degrade somebody, it's gonna be the so-called white man because they deserve it because they are the ones that actually put our people in these conditions that we're in now, to where we have to rely upon them. They raped, robbed, and murdered and stole our language and stuff like that. Took everything that we had. You see what I'm saying? And made it their own, stuff like that. So because of that, we got to go to the so-called white man. We got to go to the other nations for everything. But we don't really value each other at all. We value more of the so-called white man than the other. We value them more. When we look at each other, we see the enemy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we see the enemy. We going um, into their stores and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? We got to go to them. But the key word is we got to come back to the Most High God, and we got to start keeping His commandments. You see what I'm saying? That's what we got to do. Yeah, and we got to separate from our enemy. That's the main thing that we need to do. Separate from the so-called white man. Separate from all the other nations. You know what I mean? Because they did nothing but cause nothing but uh, agony and pain, all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they did nothing but cause, and they still is. They did never sold rape, rob, and murder to our people, on the streets. Yeah, and I want to be out here with some literature when I stop people and ask people to stop. I don't want to just be out here, but only when the spirit hit me. You know what I'm saying? Now, if somebody come up and they want to like engage me or something like that, when they come up, and yeah, when they want to do that, then I'm gonna talk. But we gonna come back and we gonna talk some more, man. And we gonna see y'all later here. Um, y'all pray for me as I do everything I can is to prepare myself for this type of journey. You see what I'm saying? Y'all, somebody that can get it through, and I'm gonna be praying for y'all too as well. I'm gonna pray for y'all too as well. I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna definitely pray for y'all too. So y'all continue to keep me up in you going, and and I'm gonna do the same. All right, I'm out.